What's up, YouTube? This is Glacier here, making a vlog for you today. This one, I'm looking a little rugged just because I'm trying to get these videos recorded and uploaded before I have to play in this 2K today. So I haven't exactly taken a shower yet. I hope you guys can forgive me and, deal with me or bear with me until till the end of this video. So basically in this one, I'd like to talk a little bit about the spawning system in Call of Duty Ghosts. The other video I'm uploading today kind of goes hand in hand with that, that idea. Basically, what I want to talk about is in previous Call of Duties, especially in Domination in previous Call of Duties, it's always been pretty clear cut. You have C and B, they're spawning A. You have A and B, they're spawning C. You recap them, they will spawn at the last flag they had until they get another one. That's it. That's like the basics of Domination that has been around since I played the game in 2008. It was one of the very first things I learned about the spawning system in Call of Duty 4, and it's been prevalent in just about every Call of Duty since then. In Ghosts, it's not the case. In Ghosts, the spawns don't really make sense, I kind of pride myself on being very spawn knowledgeable. I remember in Black Ops 2, I went back and played League Play the other day, and I knew exactly where they were spawning every time. Every time they spawned, I knew exactly where they were spawning. They're spawning here, they're spawning here, they're spawning here, they're spawning here. Over and over and over. Like, I understood priority, I understood influence, and I'll explain that a bit to you guys. So influence is basically your character casts influence on the map. From your vision, there's a cone going out, and that's negative influence. Other things that affect spawning or negative influence are grenades, stun grenades, bullets being fired, enemy or teammate just died there. All this is negative influence. So if any of these things were happening in the spawning area that the game was going to potentially spawn you, it looks at it, gives it a percentage, and it's like, oh no, this has a 13% chance. Because it starts at 100, and every negative, or it starts at 50, and every negative, it brings it down, and every positive brings it up. So a positive would be teammates alive around there. A teammate just spawned there, and he survived. Just stuff like that. You control the hard point. Your team controls the domination flag. That's a positive influence. But see, in Black Ops 2, we use this. So, for example, on Slum's hardpoint in Black Ops 2, if you were in the junkyard hardpoint and nobody was watching the back, you could just turn around and look at it and cast influence on it and prevent the enemies from spawning there. Because the game's like, oh wow, this isn't a safe place to spawn you. We're gonna spawn you out, give you a safe spawn, and you're gonna have to fight from there. Whereas in Ghosts, that doesn't really matter. The influence is very weirdly done, and I can't really understand it. I've went into as soon as every Call of Duty comes out, I always go into a private lobby with 7 of my. Usually, it's actually 3 other people, and then we all plug in a second controller, so we have 8 people in the lobby, and we do what we call monkeying the spawns. And basically, we just put people in places and then kill them and see where they spawn. And I did this for probably about 2 to 3 hours on each map, and still don't have any idea what is going on with the spawns. Sometimes you'll stay in the same positions. Everybody stays exactly the same. Nobody looks any differently. You kill a guy, he'll spawn on his flag at A. You kill him again, and he spawns out at C. And then you kill him again, and he spawns snake. And then you kill him again, and he spawns green. And it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Logically. I mean, I'm sure there's a method to the madness, obviously, because it's a computer, it's a code, so it can't just be, it could be just random, just have a random algorithm in there, just randomly assign A, B, C, D, and they spawn in one of those 4 spawn locations. But I'd like to think Infinity Ward has a little more, excuse me, they have a little more smarts on their team over at the development team to just do it other than random. And I think a lot of it has to do with they're trying to make the game more casual orientated. They started making Ghosts before Black Ops 2 really blew up, and because as soon as Black Ops 2 came out, they were already creating the next title, so they didn't really see the the expansiveness that esports can go to. And so when they started creating the game, I feel like they purposely spawn you out to give you a chance to get kills. And now that doesn't make very much sense, but in a public mindset and a casual mindset, if you're constantly spawning behind the enemy and with such a low time to kill in this game, it's easy for you to get kills because you spawn behind them and you just shoot them in the back and you get a kill and you're happy. Woo! But for a competitive mindset, it doesn't make any sense at all. And it's quite frustrating because multiple times now, it's affected a tournament gameplay. For example, we were playing, I think it was FaZe Black in the, or Curse Black. No, it wasn't FaZe Black, it was Curse Black. But it also happened against FaZe Black, and I'll bring that up after this. So we're playing Curse Black in the finals of the 5K last week, and it's on Octane Domination, and we had C and B flag. We get 3 dead, and we push to the A flag through underpass, get to the A flag, kill the 4th one. One of those 3 that had previously been dead spawned behind the person capping A flag on the steps at Motel. Came and killed him. We were coming back. There was like a minute left. We were only down like 20, so we get the 3 cap, and we're immediately back in it. And that won them the game. And, you know, granted, we shouldn't have been in the position in the first place where we had to get 3 caps, but that spawn, just random. We had a player at front broken. We had a player at B-Dom. We had a player at Diner. And then we had a player on A flag. So it's like they should spawn strip. We open strip for them. That's the main priority spawn that they always spawn at. I've never seen somebody spawn Motel steps when you're capping A flag. And it happened. For example, again, we were playing FaZe Black this time, Sovereign Domination. We had them trapped in their base. Nobody was pushing green. We had somebody B-Dom, somebody top their plat, somebody top war, and then somebody at their tractor. And so then nobody was blocking the green spawn for them. And Formal spawns out at A flag when we had, or at C flag, whatever the one is back there. And we had them trapped. We had the game won. And since it was Saint that spawned out, he spawned out and just neutralized. And I won the gun battle anyways, but we had to hold the 2 count for the entirety of the time to be able to win the game. And it won him the game again. And it's just stuff like this that's happening consistently over and over and over. And it's super frustrating to play because you do everything perfect. And it's like textbook, clockwork. And then they're just like, the game's like, nope, spawning you out. You don't have a chance. And it's really frustrating as a professional player to not fully understand the game you're playing. And I know you guys might be like, oh, well, you pushed this green and you looked here and did this, but we didn't. And like, that's not how the game works. There must be some kind of influence that I don't understand yet, and I'm hoping that in the next game, the next Call of Duty, it's a little more clear cut and it makes a little more sense, because as it stands right now, I don't really have any idea what's going on. So appreciate you guys watching this video. I could talk for hours about this, but I'll keep it short on this one. This will be my second upload today, and like I said, it's going to go hand in hand with the other upload today. As you guys will see, you know, I even say it sometimes, like when we spawn out when we shouldn't, my teammate's like, oh, I spawned A when we have C flag, and I'm like, God damn this game, man. And they're like, why are you complaining? We just spawned out. And it's like, it's not the fact of the matter that it's helping us now. It's the fact of the matter that this game is completely and utterly not broken, but illogical. Alright, so like this video, comment on it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.